Fragrances have a wildly addictive quality. Even fragrance collecting becomes an addiction. You start to get the bug, smelling different notes and different price points, and things start to get wildly exciting. So for me, there's certain fragrances that have an addictive factor that really call my attention, my personal taste, my swag, my overall being, and maybe it'll resonate with you. So I'm gonna put you on to 8 of the most addicting fragrances in my collection that I don't have to second guess when I'm reaching for. I know it's gonna hit, I know it's gonna be sexy, and I know I'm absolutely gonna love it. Let's roll my music so I can put you on to 8 addicting fragrances in my stash.
We're all alone, yeah, for some friends from the south side. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I wanna be
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Feeling good, feeling energized, feeling alive, and feeling like I wanna be addicted. That sounded kind of wild, no? A little pause-ish moment.
I wish my family had insurance. I could have got the best help available.
Fragrance addiction is a real thing. Something about certain notes in fragrances, and I'm not talking about like pheromones or whatever, because I think that's kind of gimmicky, or at least I've never experienced some sort of pheromone in a sense that I'm like, oh my God, I just gotta go crazy. I've never experienced that. I could be wrong, but there are addictive qualities in certain fragrances that really speak to each individual person differently. Just because these fragrances are addicting to me, don't necessarily mean it's addicting to you, but you gotta try them to find out. And y'all being ball sprayer supporters, you know that 𝗙𝗏𝗄𝐻 is a wildly addictive fragrance for me. It's just my shit. It smells fantastic on me. I love what it does for me. Some people feel it's overly hyped by me, and I agree. It's overly hyped because it makes me feel amazing. If it doesn't make you feel amazing, then that's on you, right?
Yes, you are the problem.
This for me does a little bit of everything I needed to do, and actually more. Let me not downplay it. The shit is phenomenal. I love the scent profile, and if it absolutely sucked, it wouldn't be sold out everywhere or difficult to get. As a matter of fact, if it sucked, there'd be a ton on the gray market for sale, pre-owned 80-90% bottles. They smelled like complete dog shit. I'm giving it away at this point, but it ain't that. So clearly there's something about this juice that's absolutely delicious. No? Addicting? Yup. Next one. One of the most difficult fragrances to get right now, Hard Candy Elixir by Aaron Terrence Hughes. Overly sweet, and dudes, proceed with caution if you ever get even a sample. That's how difficult it is to get this fragrance. But for me, this sweetness hits perfect. It's woody, it's body, it's rich, it's sour, it's citric, it's bright, it's super loud with incredible performance to boot. Like for a dude to say, yo, this strawberry type scent smells fantastic on me is insane. Make a statement like that 10 years ago and dudes are gonna look at you like, what you just said? Sticky, sweet, herbal, woody, woody, so incredibly balanced. It's a sweet fragrance that has balance, body, sex appeal. It's amazing. I love how this scent smells on me. Ja loves how it smells on him.
Correct.
And most of my boys is like, yo, that shit is crazy. And we're talking about dudes, mans.
No more boners. I'm a man now.
They're like, yo, this sweet strawberry shit smells fantastic on me. What? Yeah, it's that good and addicting. Next one. Just touched down in London town.
You sound like you're from London.
Spice of London. London spice smells so nice. An uncomplicated fragrance when you think of the house of Fragrance du Bois. Usually you think of bold, ultra luxury, niche, potent, kind of animalic, slightly dirty. This is gonna be kind of crazy. But when you take this minty, aquatic, salty, wildly sexy tweed coat, walking 6 foot, 8 foot 12 individual and just, wow, this is sexy. It's like chewing on mint leaves or spearmint leaves, if that's a thing, just gnawing on them and just having that fresh breath feeling all day long. Now with these fragrances, keep in mind, if you don't wash your ass, use a loofah, scrub all day, bidet your butt cheeks, no fragrance is ever going to help you.
I wash myself with a rag on a stick.
And it's wild that I would even have to make that statement, but it has to be made. Wash your balls, fam. You can't just spray fragrance over the sack and expect that to cover up the must. It doesn't work that way. Now this fragrance is a pretty penny, so maybe the addicting part, you get a sample and then determine if it's worth it for you to save up or find a cheaper, mintier option. But in my opinion, this is very addictive, very sexy, very fresh, very inviting, super comforting. Damn, this shit is good. Next one. In the running for probably one of the best car brand fragrances that I've experienced, Mercedes-Benz Select Night. Love at first sniff. If I think of a date night fragrance within a very affordable budget, this fragrance would have to be in there. This is part of the beauty of perfumery. You can put in a stellar fragrance in a car brand bottle and blow doors off, right? And still charge an affordable amount. However, you wrap this shit up in an ultra niche brand, put Swarovski crystals all over the bottle and charge $900. Nobody would complain who had that kind of money. Act your wage. Stop spending a grip of money when you can't afford it. It's scented water. Should I pay my mortgage today, eat breakfast, or buy a cologne? Shit.
I just can't think straight.
Really? But when it comes to a budget addictive fragrance, Mercedes-Benz Select Night is definitely it for me. Great fragrance, more nighttime sexy going out date situation, a beautiful spicy cardamom essence with a light vanilla touch. The little powdery energy that this fragrance has is just so well balanced. It fires off all that sexy brain receptor that gives you that ultra confident boost that you're looking for. And that's the true pheromone in a fragrance. When a fragrance is so good off of your skin that it boosts your confidence, you don't need to add any other addictive type chemical to it. You just need to find the right fragrance for you and your skin to give you that boost, that confidence, that sexy factor that you're looking for. And this is one of them for me on a budget. Next one. I mean, one of the ultimate addictive, fresh, clean, out of the shower type sensations, Gentle Fluidity Silver. So damn good. I'm gonna spray my nuts on it right now because they've, you know, I need to shower, follow my own advice, and balls are musty today. I smell the sexy, herbal, ginish type quality that this fragrance has. The cleanliness, the clean laundry sensation. There's nothing sexier than clean smell. I feel like that gin note in here really opens up the lungs and gives you this like, I can breathe again sensation. It's green, it's herbal, it's fizzy, it's sexy, it's a little spicy, it's ultra, well, clean. It's just a super clean, sexy fragrance. The shit becomes addicting and it can easily become a signature scent. You can wear this all year round because you're just gonna smell slightly herbal, greenish, and super clean. And that's essentially what you want in life, no? Next one. This is the get close so we can have a conversation, cuddle up and talk to each other seductively while not raising our voices any higher than this octave. Parfums de Marley Carlisle. That is addiction. How could anybody dislike this fragrance? Everybody has their own taste and I completely understand it. I respect it. We are all individuals. We all have our own flows and whatever moves our monkey. How would anybody not like this? I just wouldn't understand. This moves all the central nervous system muscles in my skin. The vanilla vibes in here, spice, apple essence, the oody factor. Then you got the right amount of florals in here to help bring out a little estrogen in your masculinity life. Still keeps it rough, rugged, and raw, ultra sexy, warm, spicy, inviting, seductive.
You won't be able to resist.
Addicting. This shit is like hair on. Next one. For me, the older that I get and the more experience that I get with fragrances, mineralic notes really shine and really brighten up my day in a different atmosphere. And this fragrance is really not complicated. I wouldn't say it's ultra panty dropping, but for me, it does make me feel special. It does give me sexy vibes. I feel it's absolutely delicious, and that's Valentino Uomo Born in Roma. Mineralic notes move me. Slightly wet, concrete-ish kind of vibe. It's like walking through New York City on a spring morning with the sun super bright, the birds chirping, and the guy who owns the pizza shop is just power washing, is just hosing down the wet concrete, and it has this very nostalgic kind of smell for me that moves me, makes me happy, that makes me feel good throughout my day. This fragrance has that. And trust me, I'm not disregarding the fact that it's an attractive fragrance and it has sexy nuances, right? But for me, it's more of a nostalgic feel, how it does for me. And every time I smell it, I can continue just doing this all day. Sometimes, depending the type of project or work that I'm doing on that day, there's certain strategic ways that I'll spray that force me to kind of smell something consistently to reinvigorate that sense, that feeling, that energy. Fragrance is about energy, life, individuality, risk, creativity, and just overall fun. This is not a hobby to be taken wildly serious. This is like a child going through different phases, experiencing who they are, how they look, how they feel, and finally finding a perfect medium, a proper balance that defines them and makes them feel comfortable. And fragrance is one of those things that help you find the definition and style of fragrance that you're looking for. Born in Roma is addicting to me because it makes me happy. And finally, it's funny how people are going to be mad that this is on a list, because because I like it and it does move me in a magical way. But it's a discontinued fragrance. It's marked up a significant amount. It used to be a super cheapie that no one cared about. Then it started getting some traction and all of a sudden, damn, I can't get it. Stop putting it on your list. The lists are my choices that move me, that you can potentially sample, find them somewhere. It's not impossible to find, but I'm not telling you go out and buy this shit. I'm telling you don't buy any of them if you don't want. This is how it makes me feel. Why you mad? CH Man Privé. Yeah, the shit is expensive. You can get it on Amazon. You're gonna pay a pretty penny for it, but if you really want it, you're gonna absolutely get it. Some fragrance fans be so mad.
And I don't like any of you.
I'm a whiskey drinker. Of course I'm gonna like this shit. Are you nuts? It's a frosty glass of whiskey wearing a leather biker jacket that's bespoke fit to you by Daniel Leathers in Harlem. Clean, sweet booze. Carolina Herrera done right. For me, it's addicting, but I can't touch it too much because then I'll have to pay triple the price like some of y'all complain. So I do it in moderate doses. This is the last bottle that I had from the multiple. I can't, like, that's it. I gotta be easy with it, but every time I smell this stupid shit, I wanna party. I wanna get dressed sexy. I wanna feel ultra fly. I wanna be decked out in my Timbs. New York shit. But to say that this isn't sexy or addictive to me is wild crazy. Hard to find, but this is my addicting list. Could be yours too. So these are 8 fragrances that I find addicting, sexy, unique, and really speak to my personality. Are these the only 8 fragrances? No. If you want a part 2, like, share, and comment below. I'll see y'all stitches next time. You know who it is. Biggest in the game. Smooch.
Don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's long since you never get in. It's long since that you would think that you would.